That's incredible.
Yeah, those are going to be two lucky kids. Come over here and give me a hug.
Oh, okay. Now you're making me really sorry I'm not going to be a doctor in time for the delivery.
Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be something?
Mm-hmm. Better keep up with those exercises.
Oh, you better believe it.
Well, we better go. There's not much daylight this time of year.
So we'll see you guys later. Congratulations.
Thank you, honey.
Well, they seem real happy with their news, didn't they?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I guess I'm a little nervous. Twins, you know.
Hey.
Aren't you?
Gonna be no problem for Big Daddy here.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. They'll both have somebody to play with all the time. They'll be a lot of fun.
Hey, listen, don't worry about it, okay? No, twins, no big deal. I'm here, I'll make sure everything's perfect.
You said that you would stay until you found out why David Vickers hired that woman detective to start digging up into your life.
That's right. But when I cornered her, guess what? No, big surprise. She didn't know anything.
Yeah, but Todd, you said you were going to get tough with
Look,
her.
she swore up and down she didn't know anything.
Oh, right, so you're just going to give up?
Yeah. What, you got a problem with that?
Yes. You know, maybe your birth parents want to find
Blair,
you.
I don't care who my birth parents are, okay? Now, just think about this for a second. Whoever they are, they gave me to Peter Manning. Remember?
Well, I'm not going to let you go.
What's your problem, Blair? But misery loves company?
Come on, Todd.
Look, why don't you just get out of my way? I'm going to go down to the country club and pick up my last paycheck.
No. Don't you want to find out what that key is to?
Okay, fine. I'll stop by David Vickers and I'll see if he has any information. Okay? After that, I'm out of here. Now, do you mind?
Mm-hmm. But first, you have to do me a favor. Just one little favor.
I don't get it. Why don't you want to press charges against David and Dorian?
Well, and drag the family name through the tabloids again? Besides, he didn't get anything.
What do you mean he didn't get anything? He lived off of you for how long?
But I know, but I just want it to be over. Don't you understand that?
Well, of course I do, Vicky. I hate to see them go scot-free.
Well, it's more than that. We're talking about the murder of Victor Lord.
That's right. Now, you don't want them to just walk away from that, do you?
Clint, Bo, I frankly don't know if I can go through an ordeal like that again. Dorian's first trial was just so difficult.
But she admitted that she smothered him. She confessed to murder. Vicky, I'm sorry. Dorian's going to have to pay for what she did.
But she is already an outcast. And she can't ever come back here without facing death row, right? So can't we just put an end to it? I mean, she's out of our lives. She's out of Joey's life.
How did she happen to confess to you? Because Nora tried to convince her to plead guilty, I mean, for months. What did you say to her?
Do you know, I don't know what actually did it. Maybe the guilt just finally got to her. I mean, she knew she was leaving, and she knew she wasn't ever coming back, and she can't. So can't we just drop it?
Drop it? Drop it, Vicky? Dorian killed your father. She murdered him. Now, you can't let her get away with that. And we can't let David go free either. Look, I know another trial will be hard. And I know you're just wanting Dorian out of your life. But we just can't let them go. Dorian Lord, David Vickers, they both have got to face the music. Otherwise, you won't be able to live with yourself. You know that as well as I do.
I know. It's so painful.
Look, you've got to do two things. Press charges against both of them for fraud and testify in court that Dorian confessed to murder. Now, will you do that?
Oh, Clint, you know, it's the first time in so long that I feel like myself again. I feel like a whole person. I don't even have any nightmares anymore. Can't we just wait a little while before opening up all those horrible wounds all over again?
One Life to Live, brought to you by Crisco. Cooks who know trust Crisco.
I just love it when I find something that makes baking so much easier. It's Crisco sticks. They're easy to measure. And you keep them in the cupboard, so they're always soft and much easier to blend than butter. They come with lots of great recipes. Like Crisco's Ultimate Chocolate Chip Cookie. It bakes up higher than Toll House cookies made with butter. Stays moister, too. Crisco sticks have butter beat.
For soft, moist cookies, cooks who know, trust Crisco.
I asked him to buy Correctol. He buys this.
It was cheaper. What's the difference?
For 40 years, women have trusted Correctol for gentle, overnight relief.
This isn't my regular beer.
It was cheaper. What's the difference?
Correctol, the one more women trust.
Need a holiday to serve stovetop stuffing?
Don't forget, Mom, Paul Bunyan Day is just around the corner. A perfect time for chicken and stovetop stuffing.
Stovetop makes every day feel like a holiday.
Remember the Hollywood lash? The spiked lash? Even doe eyes? You ain't seen nothing. Today, Revitalizing by Maybelline reinvents mascara with a unique Sable Soft brush. Actually finds lashes you never knew you had, then enriches them with vitamin E and silk. Till you try it, you ain't seen nothing yet. Look for Revitalizing mascara only in the Revitalizing section. By Maybelline.
What do you have to drink?
Another box of purple stuff.
Mom got me Sunny Delight.
Oh, me too. Except mine's California style.
California style?
It's different from original Sunny D.
Original and California style both come in a fun single-serve size with the same vitamins as Big Sunny D.
Anybody want to try this?
Oh, come on, I'll throw some chips doodles. I'll throw in a pickle.
Sunny Delight singles, original and California style. The good stuff kids go for.
AT&T, this is Matt.
AT&T True USA Savings.
Yes, sir.
Bottom line it for me.
Just make $25 in calls a month, and we'll subtract 20% off your AT&T bill.
Yeah, but 20% off calls to whom?
To anybody.
Anybody, or just certain anybody?
Yeah, absolutely anybody in the U.S. It's our best program
What
ever.
about Martians?
Calls to people on Mars?
No. Martians living in the U.S.
Oh, sure, to them, too.
Really?
AT&T True USA Savings. Save 20% to anybody, anytime, anywhere.
Your true voice. Please, I just need a little time, you know. I feel so overwhelmed. Sloane's death and Tina's betrayal. Please say you understand.
Of course I understand. We both understand, don't we, Bo?
Well, they've got a pretty good head start. I hate to give them even more.
Yeah, but court is on the trail. It's not like we're just sitting on our hands.
True.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Would you excuse me, please?
Of course. Vicky? You okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I need to check on the workmen, and actually I have an appointment in Philadelphia. Excuse me.
Sure.
Oh, that was much too close. Much too close.
Vicky, what's the matter? You okay?
Mommy, I want to go home. Why is Aunt Vicky so mad at us?
Oh, sweetheart, she's not mad at you. She's mad at me.
Why?
Well, that's a good question. I'm trying to make Aunt Vicky understand why I did what I did, and I want you to know that.
What did you do?
Well, you know, sometimes grown-ups want different things. And when that happens, sometimes they get angry.
Why?
because they just don't understand each other. Hey, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go look for a new house for us. How about that?
I don't want a new house. I want my own bedroom back. Why doesn't Aunt Vicky understand?
Well, it's real complicated, CJ. It has to do with Uncle David.
What about Uncle David?
I want to win the award for the most successful charity of the year, Asa.
Yeah. Well, it ain't gonna be rehabilitating the likes of R.J. Gannon. He's no charity. He's a snake. And I don't want him in my garden.
What do you suggest I do? I certainly cannot change charities in midstream.
Really? Find another charity. Like I always say, if you can't beat him, buy him.
Asa, all of the other charities are taken. Nigel? I cannot get any cooperation today.
Hey, beautiful.
What is this?
They're your pictures from the club. Put them inside.
Oh, I can't believe that you didn't want to keep them. They're practically collector's items. I don't know what they'd be worth if I actually signed them for you.
I did keep one in my office. Rather be looking at the real thing, though. Know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad you did come by. Dinner is off.
Oh, don't tell me that. Wreck my whole day.
Don't worry, I have something else. Another project that I think might interest you. In fact, I think it will interest you quite a lot.
Here's your, whatever you call it.
It's called a promissory letter.
Yeah, whatever.
I, Todd Manning, promise to visit Blair Daimler at least 3 times a year.
For whatever that's worth.
You have to sign it.
What, are you going to haul me into court if I don't show?
You promised.
Yeah, I promised. You know, I don't mind. Probably the only person in this town I'm going to miss at all. Well, here you go, or do you want to call your doorman in here to witness this?
This will do.
Good luck, reeling court in.
Don't forget that. I've given up on that daydream.
Whatever. I'm out of here.
Well, aren't you forgetting something?
What? What would I want with that?
Who knows, Todd? This may be the key to better times for you.
I'll see you later.
I'm gonna miss him. Hello?
Larry, you're there. Well, I was beginning to think that I was never going to catch up to you.
The Football Hall of Fame, the Pigskin Palace, the House of Helmets, the Shangri-La of shin pads. You all set, Mr. Ready to Worship? Yeah. Wait, there's a McDonald's. Well, Cherry, the Temple of Touchdowns awaits. Yeah, but so does 95-cent double cheeseburgers. Sizzling hot beef, melted cheese. You know me and cheese. You love cheese.
Right now, McDonald's famous original double cheeseburger and morning fresh sausage McMuffin with egg are only 95 cents each, but only for a limited time, so hurry.
They're not going anywhere. Are you kidding? They're made of bronze.
Anew, the product that sparked the alpha-hydroxy revolution announces one more miracle. Now Anew is yours for $3 off. But hurry, because this offer will be gone in a...
Nutrageous from Reese's. Peanuts, milk chocolate, caramel, Reese's peanut butter. Nutrageous. Mmm, give your mouth a party.
Oh,
Oh, Jeff, not feeling good, hon. When Jeffrey catches a cold, we see the pediatrician.
I love my pediatrician. He's my dad.
He recommends Dimetap Elixir.
Pediatricians recommend the Dimetap brand more than all other cold medicines. Dimetap Elixir relieves sneezing, nasal congestion, runny noses.
And Jeffrey really likes the great taste.
Alcohol-free Dimetap, the brand pediatricians recommend most for colds.
We have a live-in doctor. He recommends Dimetap Elixir.
Whew. I finally made the offensive line.
He's made the offensive line all right.
And I never missed practice.
Never missed one practice.
Presenting Ultra Gain.
If things work out, I'll make first string.
Things will work out.
Gain's got the power to get tough laundry so thoroughly clean, it smells like it was dried in the sunshine.
Now, don't get any dirt on my nice, clean uniform.
No dirt on the uniform.
Ultra Gain cleans and freshens like sunshine.
Do it better with Dash. Do it better with Dash. Mrs. Dash. Do it hot, do it cold, do it spicy, do it bold. Do it better with Dash.
It's the sassy Mrs. Dash blend of 14 herbs and spices that makes flavor bigger, bolder, better. Mrs. Dash, good for food, good for you.
Do it healthy, do it light, do it smart, do it tonight. Do it better with Dash. Yeah, Mrs. Dash.
We're going to find...
You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together.
Dying, and they don't know why.
She's got the face of an angel.
You have all the symptoms of arsenic poisoning.
Who else could it be but Gloria?
I feel like I'm dying.
But the heart of a killer.
We've got to warn Adam.
All My Children. It's more than a storyline. It's a legacy.
Good afternoon. Would you folks like anything to drink?
2 hot chocolates, heavy on the marshmallow.
Okay. And would you like to see menus?
No, that'll be all. Thank you.
You know what? We should head to New Hampshire for the weekend. Go downhill skiing. It is fabulous there. We could fly up after my last class on Friday. And...
Marty, maybe that's the way you do things, but my wallet's a little too tight for that.
Oh, sorry. Guess it's kind of extravagant. Just my imagination was running wild. I mean, it's your fault. Yeah. You took me on that little imaginary trip to Tahiti, and you made it so realistic that I figured we could go anywhere. Of course, we don't have to. I mean, there's some great skiing right here in Pennsylvania, including Lanzio. It's a regular winter sports mecca. I bet you didn't know that.
Oh, Larry, my goodness, you startled me. Where did you pop up from?
Yeah, well, you know me, I'm a regular jumping jack. Actually, I'm playing the part of a florist today.
You brought flowers?
Yeah. Lois is putting them in a vase even as we speak.
Oh.
It's a quick drop. I've got to get back to the hospital.
Oh, thank you. How lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, I wish I could stay and visit with you, but I have to... Thank you. I have to go and make sure my contractor's not running amok.
I saw all those trucks out there.
Oh, yes, I'm adding a greenhouse onto the library and turning that closet into a big cedar closet.
Wait a minute. If you start growing your own flowers, what am I going to bring?
Oh, yourself, Larry. That's all I ever need. Plenty more in the library if you want to say hello.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Bye.
Gentlemen. Hi, Larry. Vicky tells me she's building a greenhouse.
Uh-huh.
Something worrying you?
Well, Larry, Vicky is sure keeping busy these days. Construction, fabric samples, trips to Philly. It just all seems kind of hectic, and that kind of worries me, yeah.
Well, let's face it, Sloan hasn't been gone that long. Well, you know, I think this is all good. Redecorating, it's a fresh start.
Maybe.
What?
Well, I just keep remembering how wound up Vicky got after Megan's death. I mean, she absolutely threw herself into her work, and...
Yeah, she ran around like there was no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You think she's burying her real feelings?
Well, if she is, they're only going to come back to haunt her.
Well, she's not having those nightmares anymore.
I know, and that's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Look, I think she's found a positive way to deal with her grief, and I think we should all support her because I think that's very healthy.
Look, Cord, I don't know why you called. But if you called to ask me to start all over again, well, you can just forget it, because I'm not interested. Because you're too busy galloping off to the other side of the world to save Tina. Yet again.
I am not doing this entirely for Tina. Listen, David Vickers has been pawning himself off as a member of the Lord family. He was about to make off with a huge amount of money that he had no right to.
So?
So someone has got to stop him.
And I guess civilization will just crumble if someone doesn't punish David Vickers. And of course, it probably has nothing to do with the fact that he took advantage of your ex-wife, Tina. Right?
I didn't say that this had nothing to do with Tina. I'm just saying Tina is not the reason that I'm doing this.
Well, then why are you doing it, Cord? Because
well, my kids.
It's certainly not for me.
My kids, for one reason, Blair.
Your kids?
Yes.
Cord, come on. Your kids are home, safe, in bed, where you should be. You know, I told you that I wanted to be first in your life. Do you remember when I said that? And you said that you wanted that, too.
I do want that, Blair. You are first in my life.
Then prove it. Prove that you want me first in your life and come home. Get on that first flight out and come and be with me.
Are you serious?
I don't want to be second. Not anymore, Cord. Either you come home, or I don't mean enough to you.
For healthier, shinier hair, I say start at the bottom with Pantene Pro V Daily Conditioners.
The Pro Vitamins penetrate to the tips. Pantene Pro V Conditioners every day. For hair so healthy, it shines.
See you later, split ends.
In a study in the New England Journal of Medicine about colds, 87% of those studied also had sinus problems.
Sinus problems?
Tristan has a multi-symptom formula which relieves both cold and sinus symptoms. Tristan, cold relief clear down to your sinuses.
Of all the colors I wear, the most important thing I put on leaves no color behind.
Soft and dry gel antiperspirant. Odor and wetness protection with no white chalky residue.
Clear enough?
Soft and dry clear gel.
Would I let my family eat off dishes that were just sort of clean? Of course not. I want my dishes sanitary, especially for them. That's why I use Dawn. Even greasy pans come out sanitary with Dawn. That's the kind of clean I want.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Who deserves to be the cavalry player of the game? You'll learn the answer after each game by watching 5 Sports, brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza, the Oklahoma City Cavalry, and Channel 5.
The chef spent years perfecting the chicken piccata. You could spend as long getting a table. Why bother when there's Cafe Classics from Lean Cuisine? The specialty of the house, now at your house.
The Mega Club. Celebrate all Americans' new equipment, newly remodeled clubs, and the pre-grand opening of the new Mega Club. Pre-grand opening membership rates, 60% off. $1 million equipment, $1 million facilities, and the $1 million Mega Club. Celebrate at any All-American facility in Oklahoma and receive pre-grand opening rates, 60% off. Call All-American. Exercise has never been this affordable.
Sight and Sound is the people's choice because we've got the largest selection of the best name brands at the lowest prices. Need a new VCR? Look at this President's Choice VCR. It was $169, now only $118. $118 for a VCR. Here's an RCA 52-inch stereo home theater big screen. It's got picture-in-picture and is remote and cable ready. It was $25.99, now only $17.99. You save $800. Folks, for over 25 years, Sight and Sound has been dealing every day, saving you money.
You can't forget their grilled chicken salsa. Unfortunately, you did forget to make reservations. Good thing there's Cafe Classics from Lean Cuisine. The specialty of the house, now at your house.
Wouldn't you just love to peek in on your old flame's new life? Next Oprah.
Look, Blair, you don't understand. I am so close to catching up with David.
In other words, I don't mean enough to you.
No, Blair, I did not say that. You do mean enough to me. It's just, I can't drop this thing in the middle like this.
Well, listen, James Bond, you have a nice life, and just send me a postcard, okay?
You listen to me. Blair, I love you.
Look, I gotta go.
Aren't you the least bit interested in justice? When I went to Oregon, I found out that David Vickers lived 2 blocks away from Irene Manning. 2 blocks, Blair. Do you know what that means?
That they're practically neighbors.
Yeah, that's right. So his whole story about looking for his long-lost mother, Irene, the woman he'd only seen one time in his life, it was all bull. It was just a load of bull.
So, you found out that, not Tina's brother.
Right. And he is not Vicky's half-brother, nor is he Victor Lord and Irene Manning's illegitimate son, the Lord heir. What he is, Blair, is he is a thief, all right? And he was about to lay claim to an inheritance that was worth $27.8 million.
You're kidding.
No, Blair, I am not. Listen, I want you to do something. I want you to pretend that I'm right there beside you right now, and that you're looking into my eyes. What do you see, Blair? You tell me what you see.
Cord.
You see the same thing that you always do. You see how much I love you. And you see how much I want to be with you right now. Tell me you see that, Blair. Tell me you...
Stop. Stop. Don't do this to me, Cord. Tina is always going to keep screwing up, and you were always going to be going after her, and you were always going to be telling me it's about your kids. Well, I don't believe it anymore.
Tina has got nothing to do with it.
You know what I think? I think that you want... I think you want us both. I'm telling you something. I am not going to allow myself to be hurt like that ever again.
So then what are you saying to me, Blair?
I'm saying that there's nothing else to say. Goodbye.
Wow. Okay, you know, we keep getting into the same argument over and over again. You get hurt, and then I get hurt. All right. If that's what you want, then goodbye, Blair. Good luck.
Okay, Uncle David... Well, first of all, Uncle David isn't really your uncle.
How come? Is it like Uncle Cain? He wasn't our uncle either, but we called him Uncle. Is Uncle David in jail too?
Hey, you seen what's his name, the guy with the paychecks?
Oh, Vince? Not today.
Thanks.
Hey, Todd, come over.
What's new?
We get to stay with Luna and Max because Aunt Vicky threw us out of the house.
Yeah?
Yeah, and there's a big hot tub there, and there's lots of room for lots of people all at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, CJ, Sarah, that's enough. Go away.
Hey, look, I'm not infectious.
Mom?
Look, I just wanted to say hi to the kids. Is there a problem with that?
Well, we're having a family crisis, and we can't talk right now.
Why, what's the problem?
Uncle David.
Go away.
Okay, fine. I'll see you kids later. It's a good thing your kids learn their manners from their dad.
So, what's this project you have in mind for me?
Well, very simply, I was wondering, since you're trying to step into the world of legitimate business, which I did, and you want to make a success of it, which I also did, I thought you might like to spend some time with me.
You mean step out with you? You wore out old Ace already, huh?
Ace is more likely to wear me out.
Oh, no. You've got staying power. I can tell.
Well, stepping out is not what I had in mind. I want to help you reform. I know how it feels. I've been in your shoes when people look down their nose at you because of your past. It only made me more determined to prove that I was just as good as they were, if not better. And I succeeded, which you can too. All you need is a little polishing.
You gonna put a shine on me, huh? Give me a good buffing?
I'm going to teach you how to stay out of trouble, how to develop some social skills.
No, social skills.
Don't laugh. They're very helpful, especially when you're trying to impress the people that count around here.
Look, I like my social skills fine, just the way they are. If anyone needs reforming around here, I'm looking at her.
What's that supposed to mean?
Getting bored, are you? With those rich society broads and that old man you married?
You have a lot to learn about me.
And I'm ready. I'm ready to be teacher's pet. Now, you see what it says right there? Club Indigo, formerly Olanov's, which means I'm in charge now. Now, you know where it is. Stop by. Anytime.
Just put the packages down over there, please.
Of course, Madame Wendell.
Oh. Oh, yes, the lamp is much better. Thank you. You chose well. Must be the Frenchman in you. There you are. Thank you very much. And would you please come back in approximately 15 minutes? I have something I need you to take care of for me.
Of course, Madame.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Victoria, why you wear such uncomfortable shoes? I will never...
The National Ski Patrol just approved Sudafed Cold and Cough for patrollers on duty. Approved because Sudafed Cold and Cough relieves coughs, congestion, and aches with no drowsy side effects. Sudafed Cold and Cough clears you up without slowing you down.
Do I expect the world to stop because I'm uncomfortable? Yes, but it's not going to happen.
Tux medicated pads for hemorrhoidal relief and personal cleansing.
A 3-hour meeting. Why not make it 4?
Soothing, cooling, pH-balanced Tux.
She gave her hair to Alberto VO5.
And look what I got back. The hair I've always wanted, thanks to VO5.
VO5 Hot Oil Hair Therapy. The hottest thing since VO5 Hot Oil. Our best yet in shampoos and conditioners. This patented moisturizing system is different. It's heat activated. Activated by the heat of your shower to penetrate deep. Hair responds better to therapy. It looks and feels healthier. So...
You'll love your hair.
VO5 Hot Oil Hair Therapy.
Until now, Similac was just for infants. Now there's a Similac for toddlers, too. Introducing Toddler's Best. Replacing even 1 serving a day of milk or juice with Similac Toddler's Best provides more iron, along with many of the other essential nutrients every toddler is known to need. And in our straw bowl, toddlers loved all 3 flavors. New iron-rich Toddler's Best. Now there's a Similac for toddlers, too.
It's a new day in oven cleaning, because now there's a brand new way to clean your oven. Introducing Fume-Free Max from Easy Off, the strongest oven cleaner spray you can get without harsh fumes. So if you've been holding your breath, waiting for an oven cleaner with no fumes, it's here. New Fume-Free Max from Easy Off, the new oven cleaner that lets you breathe easier.
Charmin presents Evie Discovers Makeup.
Evie! Evie, are you in there?
Evie is about to discover something that feels as soft as the leading regular facial tissue, squeezably softer than any other bathroom tissue. It's Charmin Ultra.
Evie, what are you doing? Oh, Evie.
So cleaning all that stuff off
That's quite a color.
is even softer.
Little bitty pretty one.
It's not just softer, it's Charmin Ultra.
Their love was young.
Get dressed, Robin. I'm taking you home.
Their love was forbidden.
You can't make me give him up, and you certainly can't change what happened last night.
Will their lives be shattered?
I'd never hurt Robin.
I'm coming after you, Kates. So be prepared.
General Hospital, ABC Daytime.
Get ready for this. Tuesday, Jesse's a basket case.
What are you trying out for, the Harley Globetrotters?
Until he gets a lesson in one-on-one.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taught me how to play basketball.
Why don't we keep that as our little secret?
A new Full House, followed by a new Me and the Boys, Tuesday.
That would be fabulous. Max and Luna with twins.
Yeah, but, gonna be a handful.
A wonderful handful.
Oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and take care of that right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. The club doesn't accept cash.
My fault. Members have to sign. I'll get this one. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Here.
Dylan.
Oh, what's the matter? Are you like the country club, too? Don't accept cash? Take it.
Sorry. Thanks for the hot chocolate.
You're welcome. But next time, let's go somewhere where my money's good, okay? I mean, maybe it was growing up poor, but I like to pay for things on my own.
I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
No, I know.
Was it hard growing up on the farm?
Hard enough. It was even harder after Mama died, but Daddy was, he was never around then, though. But the way Darlene lets on, you'd never know anything was wrong.
Really? What'd Luna do?
Well, she mothered us, and, boy, sometimes she could be pretty strict. So it was fun, though. Every day was sort of like an adventure with her. I remember this one time, the lights got cut off because we hadn't paid the light bill. And so Darlene, she got candles, and she told us that this is the way that the pioneers lived when they would come home to their log cabins. So we dressed up like pioneers. No, I didn't even want those lights to ever come back on.
Sounds to me like you didn't grow up poor at all. Sounds to me like you and Luna and your brothers grew up richer than anybody I know.
Bill, I just know Tina is going to come to you if she has any news about David.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right about that.
Well, honey, why don't you stay a while? Take your coat off. Let me make you some coffee.
I can't really, but I'm glad I dropped by. This is great news.
Well, yeah, we're about as thrilled as we can be.
What, you had 2 babies at the same time? That's wonderful. Think about that. 2 bottles, 2 sets of diapers, 2 college educations. Way to go, Max. I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, we both are.
Well, I'm happy for both of you. All 4 of you.
Oh, yeah, don't forget Al now.
Well, all 5 of you.
Yeah.
You sure it's just twins? Maybe it's triplets.
You know something? Maybe you should go.
Yeah.
Maybe quadruplets.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here, Max, right now.
Bye, thanks. Thanks for stopping by.
Honey, what's the matter?
I'll be right out, Philippe. In the meantime, do you see the package that's on the ottoman?
Addressed to Dorian Lot?
Yes, I need you to take it to the post office for me, please. Have it insured for $500 and mail it to the address on the package. Trans World Express Office, Madrid, Spain.
Oui, madame. I will mail this personally.
Thank you. Keep the change.
You look très magnifique.
Very good. Very, very good. Thank you, Arthur Vandenberg, please. Victoria Carpenter speaking. Yes, I'll hold.
There's a call for you, Mr. Vandenberg. You can take it here if you'd like.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Arthur! Oh, I'm glad I caught you in.
Oh, yes. Actually, my secretary forwarded your call to me at the country club. What can I do for you?
I actually wanted to speak to you about the trust fund that my father had intended for his illegitimate son by Irene Manning.
Well, yes, I'm not surprised. Yes. Clint told me the shocking news. It's incredible to think that David Vickers might be a fraud.
Yes. And obviously, I wanted to know just exactly how he was planning to get away with the money. Do you think you could possibly stop by the house later this afternoon?
Well, actually, I could stop by right now if you like.
No. No, that's not possible. No, I have one small errand that I have to attend to first.
When static stops you,
Get bound. Bounce lets you go.
when static stops you,
Get bound.
bounce lets you go.
Static builds up when you move, but Bounce virtually eliminates static and leaves a fresh scent that lasts up to 5 days.
Don't let static stop you.
Don't let that happen now. Get bound and get going.
Bounce stops static before static stops you.
I am not going to get it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no way am I going to get it. I'm going to fight it. I'm not going to get it again this year.
You don't look so good.
When the tough get sick,
I've got the flu.
the sick get tough with Tylenol Flu. The only one that combines the strongest flu medicines with extra-strength Tylenol brand pain reliever to relieve your flu symptoms fast.
I am not getting sick. I'm not getting the flu.
So get tough on your flu with Tylenol Flu. Try new nighttime formula, too.
Molly, butter up my favorite dish. Molly, eating well is so delish. With no fat at all, it's the way to treat 'em right. Molly, you're eating right, you're eating right.
Molly McButter. No fat, 5 calories, real butter taste.
There's no fat at all, for morning, noon, and night. Molly, you're eating right, you're eating right.
Molly. Great taste, no fat.
She's at that certain age. She's not an infant anymore. She's not quite a young lady. She's a toddler. Too big for a bottle, not big enough for a glass. This is just right. Next Step Toddler Formula from the makers of Enfamil. Specially designed for toddlers with the Iron Cow's Milk Lax. Here, sweetheart. After the bottle, before the milk. Next Step Toddler Formula. In soy, too.
They're all angels, but boy, do they make a mess. In my classroom, I have a cabinet full of Brawny. Those thirst pockets do the trick. Spill after spill, day after day. At times, I lose it. Sometimes I'd like them to absorb the kids.
Only Brawny has thirst pockets. Each 2-ply sheet has hundreds of them, making Brawny remarkable at soaking up spills.
Brawny gets to the mess before the mess gets to you.
Tomorrow, the emotions of a mother and daughter separated by adoption.
Plus Drew Barrymore and Spencer's Great North to South Adventure on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, here on ABC.
Money, sex, murder. Some people just can't get enough.
Being married to Fort Knox does have its advantages.
Dennis Franz, Peter Strauss, Heather Locklear. The press calls it engrossing. Texas Justice, Sunday on ABC.
Nothing's wrong. I'm just a little tired of all this joking about double this and double that all the time.
Honey, if you're twins, that's a lot. And if you're having mixed feelings about it, that's all right.
No, I'm excited about it. I'm just worried.
About what?
I don't know anything about babies. I wasn't around when Al was little.
Honey, you are going to be a wonderful father, just like you have been with Al.
Well, sometimes.
You are, and you will be for our twins, too.
I'm sure going to try.
What else is going on here?
I don't know. I guess... I mean, it's what Bo said. I mean, everything's going to be twice as expensive. This house can be twice as noisy. Are we even going to be able to sleep? I don't...
Sugar, are you worried? Are you worried about us?
No, of course not.
You worried that it's going to change us? That it's going to take me away from you? Darling, don't you know how sacred our marriage is to me? I'm not going to let anything take me away from you, no matter how demanding our babies are. And that is a promise.
I love you so much. Where are we going?
We're going upstairs.
Huh?
We're going to make love while we have a chance.
Well, Alice, what's for lunch?
Honey, let's take the afternoon off. Let's take the whole day off and go to Atlantic City, pretending that you're courting me again. We'll break the bank. I just know we will. It'll be fun.
That sounds great. But I got a big meeting in the AM. Maybe next week.
Blair, pretend that I'm right there next to you, that you're looking into my eyes. What do you see? You see what you always do, how much I love you.
Bunch of bull.
Aren't you the least bit interested in justice? When I went to Oregon, I found out that David grew up 2 blocks away from Irene Manning. You know what that means?
It doesn't prove anything, Court. It doesn't prove anything. I'm gonna miss my friend. The only friend I had. I'm gonna miss you, Todd. Todd Manning. Irene Manning. Todd, you always said your father told you to find out who you are. Victor and Irene's son. The Lord Air. Could it be possible?
I'm looking for David Vickers. Is he around?
Need a holiday to stir stovetop stuffing?
How about Paul Bunyan Day?
Timber!
This lumberjack ranks among our greatest frontier heroes. On this day, we recall his mighty feats, fueled by his hunger for adventure and his appetite for chicken and stovetop.
Okay. Every steaming forkful seasoned with herbs and spices. Stovetop makes every day feel like a holiday. And make a little or make a lot with Stovetop in the canister.
Your kids deserve the best. So when they have diarrhea, give them what pediatricians recommend most, Pedialyte. Unlike juice or sports drinks, which do not meet medical guidelines for helping prevent dehydration, Pedialyte is formulated with the correct balance of carbohydrate and electrolytes for quick absorption. Pedialyte. Don't your kids deserve the best? And now Pedialyte is available in a new, improved fruit flavor.
Call me sentimental. You know, it's no wonder your puppy loves you. You're the most important person in his life. I feel like singing. So you give him Purina Puppy Chow, the food he loves, to help him reach his full potential. Just me and you. You give him 3 things he needs. Love, love, and Puppy Chow. Purina Puppy Chow, the extra nutrition a puppy needs.
Heard the secret? It's a pretty panty that targets your tummy to control you where you need it most.
The Playtex Secrets Panty Slimmer in new light control, too.
They really work.
Introducing non-drowsy Triminic AM. A whole new way for kids to get daytime relief from coughs and colds. Dye-free Triminic AM gives kids relief without drowsiness. New Triminic AM, non-drowsy relief.
How do green thumbs keep veggies fresher longer? Ziploc brand vegetable bags with tiny holes called freshness vents. They let the right amount of moisture out, keep freshness in. That's the whole reason.
Ziploc has the lock on freshness.
For vegetables.
Come on, admit it. You must have spent hours baking this incredible cheesecake.
Actually, I didn't.
Oh, come on, you did.
No, really, I didn't.
Come on.
Jell-O Fruit Tops Cheesecake.
Okay, if I did, then you do the dishes.
Well, maybe you didn't.
Stay tuned for General Hospital following an ABC News brief.
Tonight, Bobby's childhood friend falls in with the mob. Don't come crying if this thing blows up. While Bobby's falling in love.
You seem very cheery today.
And All New Blue tonight on ABC. Viewer discretion advised.
An ABC News brief. Now from New York, Bob Jameson.
Good afternoon. In Los Angeles, Judge Lancido has dismissed a juror in the O.J. Simpson murder case. No reason was given for the dismissal. President Clinton is meeting with his baseball mediator and Labor Secretary Reich as the latest deadline for a negotiated settlement nears. The president's power to impose a settlement seems to have been weakened. 3 top congressional leaders say they oppose congressional intervention. More later on World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.